I definitely agree that there's momentum and change in the carbon markets, and especially when you're looking at the kind of carbon credit markets, you're looking at kind of valuing the positive externalities, if you like, rather than the allowance markets, which is where the bulk of the kind of the liquidity is today, which is kind of more about valuing negative externalities. You mentioned the Kyoto Agreement there. Definitely that was the kind of one of the key push points for the carbon credit market. I think what's changed, and it's interesting looking at the poll results. So I don't want to steal your thunder there, but that focus on verification and verifiable results and actions is something which I think is needing to be changed, and is being changed by that carbon credit market. And we're seeing various initiatives such as the Task Force for Scaling Voluntary Carbon Markets, for example, that was active a couple of years ago, and that has kind of transitioned into areas, and players such as ICE. We've listed a carbon credit future, for example, to try and drive transparency, liquidity, and focus on that verification side of things to allow people to invest in it. And I think that was the gap between kind of Kyoto, and we saw huge numbers of carbon credits coming out in the kind of early 2000s. The market really picked up, and then all of a sudden there was a huge concern about kind of lack of verification, lack of additionality about some of those credits, and that really brought the market back down again. And I think we're now seeing that come back up again through more common standards and more applicability. And it's interesting when you look at some of the, you look at EFRAG, you look at the SEC's requirements, for example, they all talk about the use of carbon credits and how you will do that and how you verify on that. And I think that third-party verification becomes very important. And just taking that link on third-party verification, it's great that we're seeing that that increase. I'm going to take a slight sidestep here into the world of green bonds. It's great that we're starting to see a massive increase in the issuance of green bonds. It's great we're seeing that commonality of standards. We need to see more third-party verification of green bond projects and what and how they are investing. And to date, we're seeing that fantastically in Europe. The US is behind, frankly, and is getting up to speed. Asia, really has got a bit further to go on that verification story, and I think that's going to be very important to help investors have confidence of what they're investing in.